Alongside me is Johnny Nelson. He's the Jackal, Carl Frampton, fighting out of Belfast, the first boxer ever from Northern Ireland to have held world titles in 2 different weight classes. Scott Quigg. This is one of those fighters that just won't back down, won't stop throwing punches.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, introducing a super bantamweight and featherweight champion of the world, the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Bury, England, introducing the British and super bantamweight champion of the world, Scott Quigg.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. We're hoping for a more exciting affair this time between Quigg and Frampton. Their first fight was a little slow as Frampton won 2 super bantamweight titles.
So the build-up to this fight was different. Because it wasn't the fighters getting each other, it was the fans, it was the cornermen, it was the managers, it was the promoters. Now the fight is on. These 2 guys, remember, no matter what, they respect each other. They respect the dangers of each other. They understand the dangers of each other. So the only 2 that actually behaved themselves were the ones that were fighting. And again, they'll do the same again. They know what they need to do. They're warriors. They always say, the one that shouts the loudest is usually the weakest. And these 2 guys are being very quiet.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fight has a real good flow to it. That hook scores. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
And there's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, Quigg. Quigg has got to do something here. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Scott Quigg just got belted. Scott Quigg, down he goes. Lincoln, you missed miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. It's all hands on deck now. And Scott Quigg, the uber tough Scott Quigg, can't take it anymore. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You are
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Come on, you're better than that. Get your mind back on the job.
Dylan, the gap for the pair. Relax now, I don't want you to the fight.
You're much better than that guy. You're much better. It's not even in your
Right, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there and finish him.
Get it. You need to go back out there and you will win this round.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Be smart. Get your shots up. Don't give him anything. Go back out.
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the...
You've been coasting for this entire fight. And now
The
you...
referee calling for seconds out as we get set. And there's the bell to start round 3. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Oh, Quigg. Quigg has got to do something here. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice hook. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. Ooh, and Carl Frampton just got rocked.
What you're doing, don't steam in. Don't walk into anything. It's going to be dangerous.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Back at it in round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're gonna punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The jab doesn't quite connect. The right hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. On to the fifth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Scott Quigg just got belted. Did you see that? It's all hands on deck now as Scott Quigg is in some big-time trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got a weapon.
Oh my God, Johnny! Scott Quigg just got belted. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought, there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You'd like to see more jabs. He's going to punch himself out, though. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. It's all offense all the time. And he scores with the counter. Oh boy, Carl Frampton now in some serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
Here comes round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That right hook won't score. Straight right just misses. These two were made for each other. Good counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional... Did you see that? Frampton now knocked backwards. He's got to cover up. How are they still standing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Wait around now. Relax. Just keep that on the other end. Get back out there. Needs to win this round. Get your mind back.
And there's the bell for round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter. Oh, Quigg. Quigg has got to do something here. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. So the referee says fight on. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, and what a result.